Did you know that in John chapter 10 verse 5 it says, "My sheep hear my voice and they will not listen to another"? And I really been thinking about that for about a week, and was actually talking to the kids about it, and I thought that I should share that. I hope it's just a little short video, but if we train ourselves, we will hear His voice if we know His word. If we study His word and we know His word, and then we train ourselves to know the voice of Jesus Yeshua, then we will hear His voice. And we are living in a time when we are at the end of time. We are in the last of the last days, and we need to know His voice. We need to train ourselves so that we can be in tune with His Spirit, because there is coming a time when we're going to have to know that it's His voice we're listening to. And if He is the good shepherd and we are His sheep, and we are trained to know His voice, and we will not listen to the voice of another. And right now there's many voices out there that is trying to kill, steal, and destroy, and take you down a path you don't need to go. But if we stay in tune with the Holy Spirit and we begin to recognize His voice, it will become real easy for us to know. If He says, I'll just say for instance, what if He says, today don't take that road, don't go to town today, or He delays you going somewhere. Remember the story of Balaam and his donkey. He beat his donkey because it wouldn't move, but what he couldn't see, that there was an angel standing in front of him. And he continued to beat the poor donkey till the donkey started speaking. And then he realized, when the Lord showed him that there was an angel standing there, and not to go and curse Israel. Well, for us, it could be anything. He can be protecting us from getting in a wreck, or making wrong decisions, or keeping us from doing something. And it's because if we obey that voice, then we figure, well, okay, I'm just going to stay home, or I'm not going to take that road, or I'm going to do, it's meant for me not to go, so I'm not going to go. So we need to be in tune with the voice of the Spirit, and be in tune with what He's telling us to do. Because like I said, we're living in the last days, and we need to know His voice. And it's real easy for us to, if we get that check from the Holy Spirit in us, then we need to obey it. But we can get to a point where, we just ignore that check. We don't, we just ignore it. So the next time it's easier. It gets easier and easier to resist the voice of the Spirit. But if we, the more in tune we are, and the more we listen to those checks, the more we'll hear His voice and know His voice. And right now, my friends, we need to listen to the voice of the Spirit. And, read His Word, know His Word, because everything you do, or are going to do, is in the Word. So your answer is already there. And, He will use His Word. He will bring it up in your spirit. If there's a decision to make, or something that you're about to do, remember that it's already there. He'll bring up the Word, remind you of His Word, or He'll put something in your path to keep you from going. But listen to the voice of the Good Shepherd, because we need to be in tune with His Spirit. And that's it for right now. I just thought I'd share that. Thank you.